Hello, my dear students. I welcome you all in my economics classes for class 11, and we are doing lecture number 2 of chapter number 3. And today we are going to learn about law of diminishing marginal utility. So let's start our video. Students, always remember one thing: whenever we are studying any law of economics, we are taking one by one first definition, then we will talk about assumptions, then we will talk about the schedule, and then we will talk about diagram. Always these four things: definition, assumptions, schedule, and diagram we have to mention in the answer. Okay, so first, what is law of diminishing marginal utility? When a consumer consumes a particular commodity continuously, the word is there, continuously, it is very important. When a consumer is consuming a particular commodity continuously, then the utility derives from each successive unit goes on diminishing. So this is law. Now let us understand this with an example. Suppose that you are having an apple. Okay, it is at home, but you are outside from home. You went to play football. So after playing football for 2 hours, you came back to home. Now you are feeling very hungry. You are too much hungry. Okay, so you came to kitchen and you have opened your fridge. Then you have opened your fridge and you have seen the apples there. You have taken all the apples out, and now you are eating first apple. So the satisfaction which you get after eating first unit of apple, first unit means full one apple. So the satisfaction which you get after eating full one apple, first apple, it will be very high. It will be very high. That satisfaction will be very high. Okay, but still you are feeling little hungry. So you will take one more apple. Okay, remember I am not talking about the bites of apple. I am talking about the full apple. Now you're taking second apple. You have finished the first apple. Now you're taking second apple. Now you have eaten second apple also. Now you will also get satisfaction, but this time the satisfaction which you get after eating first apple will be less. So the satisfaction which you get after eating second apple will be less than from the first apple. Okay, now you will take one more apple. Okay, what? You're taking one more apple. So you will get again satisfaction, but this time the satisfaction which you get from second apple, it will be less than in third apple. Okay, then you take one more apple. So what will happen? The satisfaction which you get from third apple, it will be more than the fourth apple. In this way, whenever you eat more and more units of these apples, what will happen? The satisfaction will goes on diminishing. Okay, clear or not? Maybe not clear. So take one more example. Suppose that first time you went to Nainital. Where? You went to Nainital. Okay, you visit Nainital. It is a very beautiful place, hill place. Okay, and a very good tal is also there. So first time you went to Nainital and you feels very happy when you visit Nainital, and when you have seen that cool weather and everything which is around there. It is so beautiful. So you're mesmerized by the weather and the condition of Nainital. So what happened? You feel great. You feel too much great. So it means you get a higher satisfaction, too much satisfaction. Okay. Now suppose that next Sunday again you went to satisfaction. Again you went to Nainital. So the satisfaction which you get first time, it will be lesser than the this time. It will be lesser than this time. Why? The satisfaction which you get second time, it will be lesser than the first time. Why? Because you have already visited Nainital first time. You have seen all the places. Okay. So this time you are not feel that much excited. Okay. You are feeling good that the weather is good, but not that much. So this time the satisfaction will be less than the first time. Now you third time again went to Nainital. So what happened? Again you will feel, this time again you will feel, you will get less satisfaction from the second time. Again you went to Nainital. Okay, so this time also you get less satisfaction. Now next time what you will say? Parents, I don't want to go to Nainital. Let's go to other place because I have already visited 4 times. So what happens? Your satisfaction goes on diminishing. This is called what? Law of diminishing marginal utility, that whenever a consumer consumes a particular commodity continuously, then the utility which derives from each successive units goes on diminishing. Utility means satisfaction. Okay, let's take now, as I told you, after definition we have to talk about assumptions. Assumption is what? These are some points which we have to what you can say, we have to take them as it is, or we have to take them as constant whenever we are studying any law. So first assumption says that unit must be measured in cardinal numbers. Like units, when we're eating first apple, so how much satisfaction we get? We will not take too much or great. We will measure them in units. Like we get 50 utils of satisfaction. From second, I get 40 utils of satisfaction. From third, I get 25 utils of satisfaction. So in this way, what we have to use? We have to measure the satisfaction in cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3 and 4. Second is what? The consumer should be what? Rational. Rational means he should be intelligent. He should have some knowledge. Knowledge of what? That his aim should be of maximizing his satisfaction. Okay? He want to maximize his total satisfaction. Okay? This should be the aim of the consumer. So consumer should be what? Rational. He should have knowledge of measuring the units in cardinal numbers. Okay? So it should be rational consumer. Then third assumption is coming that income must be constant. Now why they are saying the income must be constant? The person who is purchasing this apple, suppose that earlier his income is how much? You can say that okay, I'm taking example of pocket money. Suppose that you are getting pocket money from your parents 100 rupees. How much? 100 rupees per month. And you are having habit of eating fruits. So you are taking 1 kg of apple every month. How much? 1 kg of apple every month. When you are getting 100 rupees as your monthly salary, or you can say monthly pocket money. Okay. Now your parents started giving you how much rupees? 200. How much giving? 200 rupees. Just double of 100 rupees from next month. So what can happen? As you are fond of fruits, so this time you can purchase 2 kg apples. So this change came when the income not constant. So we are assuming that the income will remain 100 only. The income will remain constant only. Okay. So when we are reading this law or stating this law, the income must be constant. The income must remain same. Then quantity, quality and size of the good must be constant. Quantity, like you have seen the quantity, that first apple we have seen that sometimes the apple size should be different. Suppose that this apple is of you can say 100 gram. Now another apple is there who is of 200 gram. So the constant, that satisfaction which you get from this apple will be more than this one because it is 200 gram and it is only 100 gram. So the size, or you can say the quantity should be remain same. Then quality also should not be like that this Kashmiri apple and this one different apple, ordinary apple, because Kashmiri apple is more tasty. So the satisfaction which you get from Kashmiri apple, it is more. Okay. So the quality also should be remain same. Size also remains same, as I already told you. It should not be like that we are taking first apple smaller, the second apple we are taking bigger size. It should be of remain same size. So quantity, quality and size of good must be constant. Then comes what? Units consumed must be continuous. It is very important. We have read this one in definition also. When the consumes a particular commodity continuously, it should not be like that. Right now we are eating one apple and after 3 hours we are eating second apple. Definitely between these 3 hours, what will happen? Our food will be digest. How much we have taken, how much food we have taken, it will be digest in 3 hours. So it will not apply in that case. So what? The units consumed must be continuous. That one apple we have taken, then after eating one apple, the second apple we are taking, then after eating second apple, just after eating second apple, then again we are taking third apple. So it should be continuous. The consumption should be continuous. Okay. It's not like that after every hours. Okay. In the same way, you can take example this that unit should be commodity should be consumed continuously. We can take example Nainital also. Like here we are going in every month we are going. But it is not like that we are going first year we went 2005, then we are going in 2010. So definitely too much change is there. This duration is too much long. And then we are going to 2020. So definitely the changes came in the places also. So that satisfaction will not remain same. So it should be on a continuous basis, like after every we are going to every week or every month. So it is like that, not like that after so many duration. Okay. So this is what? Assumptions. I hope it is clear to you, assumptions. Now come to schedule, or you can say table. Now table says that whatever I have example I have given you, same example. Like first apple when I have taken, so I get how much? 50 utils. Utils means, utils is the measuring unit of utility. So I get 50 utils of satisfaction. When I have taken one more apple, so I get 40 utils of satisfaction. As I have already that first apple already, you can say completed, you can say that satisfy my thirst, or you can say hunger. Then when I have taken third apple, so how much I get? I get 25 utils of satisfaction. In the same, when I will continue to consume more and more utility, so the satisfaction which I get from each successive utility will be less. As you can see here, at fifth unit, when I am consuming the fifth unit, the marginal utility becomes 0 here. So here this fifth point is not giving any satisfaction to him. So he is getting what? 0 satisfaction, 0 utility. That is, the marginal utility becomes 0 here. What is marginal utility? The satisfaction which we get from extra utility, okay? Extra units. So here the utility becomes 0. Now we know that if we eat more apples here, so what will happen? After this point it creates some trouble for us if we eat more apple here. Now if I suppose that if I am eating more apple, so what will happen? It will put adverse effect on my stomach. Okay, so I have written -10 here, because now if I eat more apples, so what will happen? If the person who is eating continuously this one apples, if we, after getting 0 satisfaction from the fifth unit, if we take one more apple, sixth apple, so what will happen? It will put adverse effect on his stomach. Maybe his stomach get paining. Okay, so that's why I've shown it by negative sign. And the point where this mu becomes 0 after when consuming fifth unit, so mu becomes 0. So this point is called point of satiety, or we can say point of saturation, where mu is how much? 0. How much mu? Here mu is how much? 0. Okay. Now here what is this? Is diagram. This diagram shown displaying the same units which I have expressed in the schedule. Like first unit, you can written. I have written all units here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And marginal utility of x. X means here what is apple. X I have taken apple. X is any commodity. So mu, marginal utility mu x, I have shown on y-axis. On x-axis I have shown what? This is x-axis. I have shown what units, and on y-axis I am showing mu. Okay. So here you can see I have taken this one 50, 40. So I have taken 0. I have to take equal class intervals, 0, 10. Equal widths, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in first unit I am getting 50 utils. So I have joined here. Then in second unit I am getting 40. So second unit, you can see second unit. So you just check 40. I get this one 40, exactly 40 here. Okay. In third unit I am getting how much? Third unit 25. So third here and 25 comes just in middle of 30 and 20. Okay. Then from fourth unit I am getting 10 utils. So fourth unit 10 utils, as you can see here, fourth. From fifth I am getting 0. So fifth it is 0. And at sixth I am getting -10. So if I go downside, so it becomes after 0 -10, because upside it is +10. So it becomes -10. So -10 is we are getting satisfaction at sixth unit. So it means we are not getting any satisfaction, but it will put adverse effect on our health. This is what? Law of diminishing marginal utility, or we can say law of DMU. We are saying a short form also. Okay, clear to you? Now let's talk about some exceptions of law of DMU, means diminishing marginal utility. Exception means that where this law does not apply or will not apply. So first one is what? Money. In case of money, if we get money more and more on continuous basis, so the satisfaction which we get from the next unit will be greater. It will not decrease. Suppose that someone gives you 100 rupees. How much? 100 rupees. Okay. So you will get satisfaction already. You get that rupees in free. So you are getting money in free of cost without doing any effort. So you are feeling good. Now you get one more rupees, 100 rupees note. So what will happen? Your satisfaction will decrease? No. In this case, your satisfaction will not decrease. But you want more. You will say, give me more money. So you can get more money. So satisfaction which you get here from each successive units will give you more satisfaction. It will not decrease here. Okay. So in case of money, our DMU, it means law of diminishing marginal utility, not apply. In case of intoxicants, you know what is intoxicants? Like in case of drugs addict. In case of drugs addict, those who are drugs addicts, okay, those who are drugs addicts, it is not like that if they consume some quantity of drugs, so they will get the full satisfaction. It is not like that. If you give them more and more drugs, they will consume more and more until they will get down to the earth or get down to the floor. They will continue to consume more and more. So in case of drugs addicts, it will not apply. What? Exceptions of law of DMU. And there are some more exceptions also, like you can say some are having hobby of singing song. Okay, of singing song. So after one singing, then he will play one more song. He will start one more singing. Then one more song he will sing, then one more song he will sing. So he will continue this one because some are having hobbies. Okay, so those who are having good hobbies, like good hobbies or whatever hobbies, like collecting coins, some are having habits of collecting coins. So if he's first, he will collect one coin, okay, then he will collect one more coin, then he will collect one more coin. So every time when he is collecting coins, so that satisfaction which he is getting is increasing, it will not decrease that time also. So it is called hobby. Okay, so in case of hobbies also, what we can say, in case of hobbies also, this law of DMU will not apply. So these are the exceptions for the law of diminishing marginal utility. I hope it is clear to you. So that's all for today. Thank you, class. At last, I just want to say, be safe and God bless you all.